Okay, I just finished season one of an anime that I had never heard of. Um, but thanks to a commenter on my last video about To Be Hero X, they suggested this and I took a chance and it's pretty good. So shout out to Cozy. Hopefully you're watching this one too. Great suggestion, my guy. So this anime is called Link Click. So if you haven't heard of Link Click, it's about this group of three friends that run a business where they advertise to their clients that they can go into the past through a photo and they can help them like relieve them of their regrets or help them search for something within the time that photo within the 12 hours that photo was taken to to help the client like look for something, like they just fulfill a client's request that they have, like, hey, take a look at this photo, I want you to do X, Y, and Z. um, and so that's the gist of their business. There's three friends. So you've got Lou, and so he has like this superpower where he can see into a photo and he can see 12 hours after that photo was taken. He can see all the events that happen. Um, so he can use that power to like kind of search for some clues. Um, and then you have his buddy Chang, and he can dive into these photos when him and Lou like high five. And so he dives into the photos, he takes on the memories of the person that took the photo, and he like becomes them. He takes on their memories, emotions, all that stuff. Um, and so he can help like look for clues. So you got Chang, he dives in, and then you got Lou who can like guide him. He knows everything that happens, so he kind of like spits out dialogue to him at times, which is funny because Chang will just go off script and say some random stuff that didn't actually happen, and that kind of like leads me into this next point where um, they have these set of rules. So you only have 12 hours in the photo. They didn't really explain what happens, but I'm gonna guess like you get stuck or something if you spend more than the 12 hours. Um, Chang has to follow Lou's instructions because like this guy's just kind of like a little crazy. He goes off script sometimes. He's a hothead. Um, he feels like a lot of emotion, whereas Lou is more like the calm, collected, like calculated one, and he just um, he seems to be almost like emotionless. Um, and then the third rule is they can't alter the timeline. Um, Obviously, this is like probably just from speculation from the butterfly effect. We get thrown into the story after they already know they have these powers, so maybe they had dealt with something in the past where they changed the past and it really like screwed something up in the present and they couldn't fix it. I don't know. We don't really know at this point, just through the first season. So those are their three rules. And then the third friend is, I think Chao Ling is how you say her name. She's their manager essentially. She's the one that gets the cases. She advertises online under like a guise so that they probably aren't like detected by police, or they just run like kind of like an underground business. And so that is pretty much the gist of Link Click. All right. It's pretty cool. Just on the surface, like you might just be like, I don't know if I like this or not, but if you like really good storytelling and like heavy theming, like this hits some hard hitting subjects. All right, like I'm not gonna really go into spoilers. I just want to kind of just talk about the show overall and my thoughts. But man, there are some heavy themes. Like you've got um, you've got them diving in, trying to expose financial fraud, a child abduction case. They help work on that. Um, and then they also just have like a couple episodes where there's these two friends had a falling out. This guy that's super in love with this girl, and he needs to fight her father every year to fight for his blessing. So you've got like all these really like hard hitting emotional scenes. I was like feeling it, to be honest, which like personally I'm not like the most emotional dude, but man, that was that really some of the stuff that happens really like hit me hard. So um yeah, if you're a fan of good storytelling, and there's a little bit of supernatural stuff in here because of their powers. it's a pretty good start to the show so far, but I just wanted to yab about it a little bit. This is not gonna be a long video. I'm probably just gonna end it here, but so far those are my initial thoughts. Link click pretty good. Thank you for the suggestion to that viewer again. And I can't wait to see where it goes from here. And that's about it. That's all I got. So I'll see you in the next one.